Ayaw mo ba? Inaayos ko pa eh. Sakit na mata ko. Haggard. Ma'am, nag-start ka na ba? Magbibigay pa lang ako ng code. Hello, CJ. CJ, ano ka? Okay. Wait lang ha. Thank you. Wait lang. I'm going to give the link. Thank you. Wait lang. Paki-like muna and subscribe ang ano ko. To give the link. Thank you. Wait lang. Paki-like muna and subscribe ang ano ko. To give the link. Ano ba yung Cosmos? Press 1 for your attendance. Press 1 for the attendance to those belong from the section Cosmos. October, ano po yan? 9. Press 1 for your attendance, please, to those who are here already. So we have the first on the list. We have Ezekiel. Ezekiel Allard. And then who else? Si Hanyel Lyren. You have to make sure that you are using actually your real name. Lagat. You have to make sure that you are, using your real name. You have Jobert Alojado. Jobert Alojado. Gina Abutan. Okay, we have Gretchen. I'm right, Gretchen. Hold on. Gretchen Hamil. Michael Daiko. Lian Abutan. Iba rin si Gina Abutan. And then we have Maria Elialu Gautane. And then we have CJ. I want you to write, to correct your name, please. Kasi dyan ako magbe-base ng grade nyo. Later, I'm going to review your. Sir, wag niyo po sulat Gina Abutan. Alright, alright. So, yung Lian Abutan lang. Okay, okay. I got it. Nagkape na ba kayo? So, we're going to start at exactly 8. Kahit wala pa yung iba, mag-start na ako. So, you have to wait. Well, what I mean is you have to press 1 for your attendance, please. Hello, good morning to you, Neil. And congratulations, of course, for your monetization. You are newly monetized. Thanks to God that you are monetized now. Thank you, Neil. Have a great day there. Okay, so to those who are newly comer, I want you to press 1 for your attendance. To those who are not yet, subscribe on my channel, I want you to subscribe me if you like. If it is not, it's okay for me. Thank you, Jeremy. We have here. And everything is recorded naman. That's why I want you to, hello students. Yeah, thank you, Neil. So I want you to use your own, what I mean, your real name as we go through with our lessons and for your attendance as well. Ayan. Okay, before anything else, I would like you to have your module beside you, please. If you have your hard copy of your module, I want you to um, please be on your side, your your English module, so that we can go through with our discussions. And then to those who don't have the module, so you should have your own copy. That is what you call the soft copy. And I believe that I passed it already on our group chat. What I mean is, yeah, group chat. Gumawa ka ng ano ha, you have to make your own Google account. Kahit yung Juvie Vlogs na yan, paki ano yan, paki you have to change it or to rename. I want you to rename it into Princess Hannah Nicole Supiter. Madali lang palitan yan. Madali lang palitan yan. Punta ka lang sa Google mo, ma-change mo yung pangalan na yan. Okay, we have to wait 3 minutes left. Thank you so much everyone for being here, and to those who are not yet around. So you have to warn your classmate that they must attend the class. So it is only an hour or 1 hour, 1 hour discussion, okay? Okay, as what I've said, I want you to have your module beside you, please. The module in English. Because we're going to refer the lessons on your module, okay? So we have 23 people here. Don't forget to like first. Like my, like this class. Makikita nyo naman dyan sa sa baba, meron diyang thumbs up. Alright, thank you. Isa lang yung one. Huwag sobrang dami. Soft copy na download lang po. Yes, it's okay. The soft copy. Okay, I believe that we have to begin now. It's already 8:01. Okay, I would like to formally introduce first myself. I am Mr. Jeffrey B. Zamora, and I'll be your English teacher for the school year 2020 to 2021. So I am expecting you that you have to attend our class every now and then for you to be able to be updated on what are the things that you have to do in order for you to be to pass the subject. So since it is actually our first lesson or our first on meet on this school year, So as what I've said, I want you to have your own copy of the module for you to be able to know what are the lessons that you have to discuss or to tackle, for you to direct, perfectly on these subject. Okay, so what are the things that we have to discuss or to talk about here on this moment is of course all about the the first lesson on the module. Sandali. Maria Gautane. Sir, gamit ko po yung account ng tita ko po. Mali po kasi nilagay niyo po. Pangalan ko po is Eliza. Okay, okay. Hold on. Sige, sige, noted yan. Eliza. Thank you. Yan sinasabi ko kasi malilito ako sa mga ganyan. Pag iba-iba yung pangalan. Pangalan niya, Eliza. Okay. So since this is an English class, Princess Hannah. Okay. Princess Hannah, na ano na kita? Note ko na lang ulit. Supiter. Princess Hannah Nicole Supiter. Ang dami mo naman pangalan. Okay. So, where am I? Okay, so since this is an English class, I want you to, to speak English or to chat in English way. I don't want you to, it's okay, it's okay. I want you to, have or to secure your own Google account. Ayun, dati ko pa sinabi yan. And also, of course, don't forget, of course, to press 1 for your attendance when you are going to enter here on this class. For me to recognize you that you are present. Okay. So since the module 1, it actually about, the lesson 1, it's actually about the lesson that deals with developing critical thinking by analyzing and completing analogy. So which means that here on this lesson, sino nagbasa dito ng lesson? The first lesson. May nagbasa na ba? Okay, so as what I've said, that if you're going to chat me here on my class, I want you to chat it in English, please. I don't want to, to read a Tagalog words. So for you to be able to develop also your grammar and also, to use your way of communication, which is the English, okay? I want you to speak English. Please. Ilarde, I want you to speak English, please. All right. So let us discuss, of course, the first lesson on the module. The first lesson, the module, it actually deals with developing critical thinking. When you say critical thinking, how you may look or how you can look the bigger picture or the small picture into a bigger picture. So which means that, so if you're going to come up with these, for example, with this answer, so you must know how to think critically. Why is that your answer? That is what you call critical thinking. Not only you are giving only an answer, o ito yung sagot ko, tapos na. It's not all about it. So you must know how to justify. You must know how to reason out. You must know how to expound. You must know how to expound actually why you came up with that answer. Let's say, for example, why the sky is blue. Or you must know how to think critically. What is how the sky becomes blue, diba? So that is what you call the critical thinking. Everything in this world has a reason, why and how. You must know how to answer it perfectly by analyzing that issue or that topic or that certain, noun, for example, and you must know how to analyze it. So, do you have any idea, of course, what is an analogy? What is, of course, an analogy? So here on the module, it defined analogy shows the relationship between two words. So, okay, Joanna, Lindsay Ramos. All right, thank you. All right, when you say shows the relationship, what does it mean? Let's say, for example, what is the relationship of, my eyes to, to my body? That is what you call relationships. How you are related to your mom. So that is what you call the shows relationship, which means that you are related. How that noun or how that the pronoun or how that certain thing, relates to that thing. That is what you call the shows showing relationship between words. For example, another one, how the animal relates to a dog. So that is what you call shows relationship. Second one, the second one, definition according to your module, we have to stick to the module, okay? According to the module, it states the likeness between two things that are otherwise unlike. Sometimes, let's say, for example, angry and happy. Do you think they are alike? Answer me. Do you think the word happy and angry is alike? Or do you think they are alike? Angry and happy. Do you think they are alike? You have to answer me for your, class participation. Do you think the word happy and angry they are alike? No, of course. Yes, that's correct. Yes. So it's not, because they are totally opposite. So that is what you call unlike two things. Yes. Thank you so much for answering. Ren Lagat, and also Miss Lontayao, and Angela Mendoza, and Mr. Bersilia. All right. Mr. Bersilia, you are in. We are. I'm going to be strict with to the time, because time is actually very precious. Mahalaga ang oras. That is actually very important. If I say 8, I'm going to start, I have to start at 8. All right. Thank you so much. So that's why, as what I've said, they are not alike. That's why. So in analogy, we have actually the example. For example, English, language, mathematics, arithmetic. Do you think English and language has the relationship? Do you think English and the language has the relationship? Answer me by chatting. Do you think English and language has the relationship? Do you think they are related? Do you think they are related? Okay, what about the others? They are related according to Reyes, according to Castro, Bersabe, Elarde, Torres, Mendoza, Baltazar, Lontayao, Bersilia. The correct answer, to those who are answering me, I'll be giving you, of course, the point in performance for your recitation, for your class participation. I don't know. I don't know. Know. I don't know. It should be that one. All right. So they are related. Yes, they are related because when you say English, basically it is a subject. A subject about what? It deals about what? It deals about a language, which is an international language that is an English. If I say Tagalog or Filipino, so that is actually a language of here in the Philippines. That's why it is a language. If I say I wanted to give you a language, Chinese, Mandarin, for example, Korean, Hangul, so for example, so which means that it is it is a it is a language. So a language basically, of course, when you say a language, what are of course the spoken language of different people in the world. So that is a language. And example of the language is an English, right? It is a language that deals with with the spoken language of many people. That is what you call that is the relationship about, of course, the or between two words, which is an English and a language. Okay, another one, mathematics and arithmetic. Do you think mathematics and arithmetic is is also related? Do you think they are related too? Okay, Ramos, you are in. Answer me. Do you think mathematics and arithmetic are related? Okay. What else? What else? Thank you, Miss Estrada, for answering me. That is yes. Bersabe, Warde, Torres, Noel, Dili Dili, Mendoza, Baltazar. What about the others? I need your answer. Okay. The correct answer, of course, yes, they are related. How do you say so? Because mathematics, it is a subject. As you can see, English, the relationship of the two words, as you can see, this one, English, and then the mathematics, as you can see, those words that I highlighted, English and mathematics are subjects, right? And then language and arithmetic, it is those are words that deals with that subject. Tungkol saan ba yung English? Siyempre sa language. Tungkol saan ba ang mathematics, arithmetic? When you say arithmetic, when you say this one, arithmetic, it deals with numbers. 'Di ba mathematics, puro numbers yan? That's why they are related. Mathematics and arithmetic. My goodness, may nagbebenta pa dito. English is a language. Mathematics, of course, arithmetic. So paano ba ito basahin? How we can read this? That is an example of an analogy. That is an example of analogy. How we may read that? So we may read that this way. We may read this way. English is to language as mathematics is to arithmetic. That is the formal way of hello Charles. That is the formal way on how we can read the word, the analogy. This one. As you can see, there are colons. This one, colons. Colon, I mean, colon, and then colon. What is the purpose of that colon? This one, of course, is two colons. What is the purpose? What do you think? The purpose of the colons on the word, on the analogy. What do you think the purpose? I want you to guess. What do you think the purpose of the colons in the world, in the analogy? What do you think the purpose? I want you to answer me, please. What do you think the purpose of the colons? Okay, well, I need an answer. That is my question. Sign of equality, correct? What else? Thank you for answering me. Use to split analogy, correct? Okay, split, which means that we have to separate. We have to separate that. Use to split analogy into two parts, correct? Okay, sign of equality, correct? The colon is used to split the analogy into two parts, correct? Okay, that those are actually, the answers that you gave are actually a perfect answer. Thank you. Okay, we used it to split the two parts. What are those the parts of the analogy? Okay, the first one is, of course, this one is the first part. This one is the first part. This one is the first part. Second one, which is the English and the language, the first part. Second part is mathematics and arithmetic. That is the second part. And these columns, of course, to separate the first part and the second part. So how we may read formally that that statement or that analogy. So English, and then this colon, we may read it as is to this one, that colon. English is to language, the first part, as you have to use as instead of the colons. I hope everything is clear. And then mathematics is to arithmetic. That's it. We may read that way. Okay, I'll be giving an example. I want you to read this. What I mean is to read this. Okay, I want you to use this in a sentence. Use flower, petal, computer, mouse. Use it in a sentence. Now, the function of the large intestine. Hello, this is not... Bakit may mga large intestine dito? Okay, thank you. Flower is to petal as computer is to mouse. Correct. Very good. That's the correct answer. So we have to read that, or if the direction or the instruction is use it in a sentence. So flower Okay, can you see me now? Can you see me now? What is yes, maybe? Where are the others? After the discussion, I'm going to check on you if you are still here. All right. All right. So the correct one is, of course, you got already the answer on the last on my last question. That's why. Okay. Let us proceed now again. Why left? Hayaan mo sila kung ayaw nila mag-ano. Kung gusto nila mag-left. It is not my loss. Okay. Now let us proceed, of course, to the types of analogies. Okay. The first one, of course, is the synonym. So my question is, are you familiar with synonym? What is a synonym? Anyone? What is your idea about the definition on the word synonym? Hello, Miss James. So what is your idea? I want you to give, I'm starting actually my class, Miss James. Okay, I wanted to give, of course, my, your, what is that in English? I don't know what is that term kasing kahulugan. I know that you have an idea. What is a synonym? Synonym is a singular. Synonyms, plural. So what is a synonym? What is your idea about a synonym? Word, the same meaning. With. It is a word with the same meaning. Correct. Thank you so much for your hint or for giving, of course, that answer, Jeremy Baltazar. Okay, thank you so much. So when you say, of course, a synonym, or a synonyms are words with the similar meaning or alike meaning. When you say alike, magkaparehas, or having the relationship of that between two words, word that has the same meaning. Words processing the same meaning. Correct. That is what you call a synonym. Okay. So I wanted to give an example. Since we already gave the definition, what is a synonym? So now I wanted to give your example. Example of a synonym. Chat it. Encode it there in a chat box. What is, I wanted to give an example of a synonym. Give an example. Hello. As what I've said, thrilled is joy, as angry is to mad. Okay. Thrilled and joy is a synonym. Okay. Happy, joyful, it are synonyms. Correct. They are related. Happy, joy. Correct. What else? Give a synonym. An example. Thank you, Mr. Baltazar and Ms. Kyle, Mr. Bersabe. Lagyan nyo nga ng picture yung mga Google account nyo. Madali lang naman lagyan yan. Excited. Tapos, sir, mahina po signal namin. Okay, okay. Putol-putol. Signal nyo ang ano, problema. Kasi ako okay yung signal ko dito. Laptop ko lang ang minsan pumapalya. Depressed, Sad, correct. Alright. I know, Jovi, na ano na kita, na note na kita. Word processing the same meaning. Okay. What else? Effect, result, correct. That is a synonym. An example. Happy, upbeat, correct. Okay. Thank you so much for giving your example or the example, of course, of what is a synonym. A synonym, on the other hand, synonyms are words having a like or similar meaning. So during your elementary days, sabi ng mga teachers, kahit ako mga teachers ko before, they defined synonyms are words with the same meaning. So iwasan natin yung magbigay ng definition na ganun, ha, na same meaning. Actually, they're not the same. They are just related or alike. Ano lang, similar lang, 'di ba? Kasi pag same meaning, parehas na parehas, 'di ba? Pero kapag sinabing alike, medyo magkaparehas, 'di ba? Pretty, beautiful. Oh, that is actually an example of a synonym. Okay. So we must know, of course, the varied types of analogy. The first one is a synonym. The second one is an antonym. What is same as answer meaning? Same as another meaning. All right. Correct. Okay, what is now an antonyms? What is an antonym? Okay, smart, intelligent is a synonym. Correct. So what about with the antonym? Words words opposite to each other in terms of meaning. Correct. Very good, Jeremy. Similar word, yes, correct. That is actually a synonym, huh? Synonym yon. Push and pull, correct. That is a perfect example of an opposite meaning. That is an antonym. Is a word with unlike meaning, correct, Miss Ilarde. Okay, unlike meaning. So which means that they are not related, they are not similar, they are not the same. They are totally opposite to one another. So if I say left, of course the opposite of that is right. White, black. Tall, short. Small, small is big. Okay. Those are actually an example of an antonym. So what is a part to whole? Part to whole. Part to whole, which means that it is a portion of a certain thing that is part to that thing. For example, brain, a head. For example, head, brain. Okay. For example, one of the common forms of analogies is the part of to whole analogy, in which part of, okay, I'm going to flash it. Medyo mahaba. Okay, according to Mr. Bersabe, okay, one of the most common forms of analogies is the part to whole analogy, in which a part of something is compared to the whole in a way similar to another part of something is compared to whole. So that is actually a, uh, part to whole. Okay. Sleeves is to shirt, correct. Head is to brain, for example. My example here. Saan ba parte ang sleeve? Of course, sa shirt, di ba? Toe, foot. Saan ba parte ang toe? Di ba sa foot natin? Leaf, tree. Nasaan ba ang leaf? Di ba nasa tree? Okay, flower, pot. Correct. Now, those are actually on a rock, stone. What do you mean by that? Rock, stone. Oh, yeah, correct. Pwede. So that is actually a part to whole. So any question with a part to whole? Fin, fish, correct. So any Question about the participle. Any question? Okay, car, wheel, correct. Spring and summer is not. Huh? Rain, water. Okay, any questions now on the participle? So let us proceed now with a characteristic. When you say characteristic, what does it mean? It is an attitude. Huh? Pag-uugali. What is the characteristic of a mother? For example, mother, how you may give an adjective. Adjective tayo dito ha. When you say characteristic, it is an adjective. An adjective, it is a word that describes a person, place, thing, event, idea. Okay. Descriptions of an item, correct, Mr. Warden. When you say characteristic, not only as a certain thing, no, not only a thing, but also, of course, human, yan, person, place, or thing, serving to identify it. Correct. Let's say, for example, how we may how we may give an identity of your mother. For example, caring. Okay. So yan. Mother caring. That's it. That is what you call the identity of your mom or of your mother. For example, teacher, hardworking, for example. Or it is what you called, according to Mr. Bersabe, no? It is serving to identify, no? Identify, a person, place, things, events, and ideas. That is the answer of your classmate. Correct. What do you mean, Mr. Noel? Parang nahuhuli sila. A feature or quality belong typically to a person, place, or okay. Father, hardworking, correct. Mm-mm. Those are, you have to give description or identity of that noun or pronoun on, uh, give a characteristic. As what I've said, attitude, attributes, how we may identify that person, place, things, events, and idea. Okay. So, for example, mar- when say wedding, for example, wedding, and how you may give wedding, give identity to that wedding, to that occasion. Siyempre, what is to Miguel? Okay, okay. So when you say wedding, of course it is solemn. For example, when you say party, it is, how do you give description to the party? For example, party happy, for example. So that is actually the characteristic. Wedding love, yan, pwede yan. So the next part is what you call function. So what is a function? When you say function, what is the purpose? How we may use that gadget, for example, that person, that noun or a pronoun, or that occasion, for example. So that is what's called a function. For example, washing machine is to wash. Or yon, that is a function. Shows a certain object is for, explains its use exactly, and that is what you call a function. Kyle, why you are pressing one? Kanina ka pa dito. Ngayon ka na nag-one. Okay. So that is actually an example. That is actually an example you know, of a function. Okay. Eyes, for example. What is the function of an eyes? Eyes is eyes is to, okay, map. Is to clean, correct. Okay. Thank you for your answer, Ms. Ezekiel Ilarde. So that is an example of a function. Ay, Kyle, alam ko nandiyan ka. Okay, cause and effect. Cause and effect, it shows, of course, the effects of a, of a phenomena, for example. So that is what you call, and what is the effect to that of that phenomena? Okay, for example, heavy rain. What is the effect of heavy rain? What is the effect of heavy rain? Pagdugtungan nyo yan. What is the effect of heavy rain? Heavy rain is to what? Flood, correct. Or what else? Aside from the flood, heavy rain flood, correct, Ms. Torres. How about the others? Jeremy, I want you to click the link that I'm going to provide, please. Para may kausap naman ako dito. Copy to clipboard. Okay. Okay, flood. Aside from flood, what is the cause or the effect of heavy rain? Okay, landslide, correct. Pindutin mo nga yan, Mr. Baltazar, please. I want you to click it, please. Function is a process or relationship that associates each statement, correct? Yun nga yung Thank you, Ms. Hamil, for your perfect answer. Sherwin, ang oras ng klase natin is 8:00. Ha? Next time, you have to be attentive. Okay, landslide, that's correct. Storm. Storm. What is the effect of storm? Okay, Carl Bersabe, thank you. Nasaan na si What is that? Hold on. Where are you, Mr. Baltazar? Mr. Baltazar, I want you to click the link that I provided. Mother caring, not taking care. Okay, sumalbag. For the information of everyone, please, I want you to be on time. If I say 8 o'clock, you should be here at exactly 8 o'clock. Every Friday, our class, what do you call this? It is our time to study in English. That's why we have to be here. Heavy rain, soil erosion, correct? Okay, those are actually an example. Disrupt transport and communications. What do you mean? Okay, those are the varied types of analogies. Yan dapat, pag sinabing varied types of analogies, kapag nagbabasa tayo, dapat yan ang tinitingnan natin. Ano bang relationship? How they are related? What is the relationship of that? So that is what you call the varied types of analogy. It should be our basis. Parang mahirap? Hindi siya mahirap. Kung may camera ka at saka hindi yan matagal. Ikaw nga, Kurt. Yes, heavy rain, landslide, and flooding. Landslide and floods. Ganun lang. Ha? Walang ing. Walang flooding. Hindi po napindot. Paano hindi mo napindot? O ito. Yan. Pindutin mo. Yung HTTPS. O sinong gustong makita dito sa monitor? I want you to click that. Yung streamyards.com. HTTPS streamer.com. May lalabas talaga dyan. You have to follow the instructions. Damage of buildings. Okay, have rain. Destruction. Pwedeng ganon. Destructions of buildings. Okay, thank you, Ms. Gretchen, for your, for your answer. Combination of action and reaction. Correct. Bakit hindi ko marinig ang sarili ko? Hold on. Okay, one. What do you mean? One. Kasi pag may nakita ko, I subscribe to learning. Oh, thank you. Anyway, mamaya na yan, mag-lesson muna tayo. Okay, thank you so much. So let us proceed now to the next slide. Study, graduate, correct. That is a perfect example of a cause and effect. Okay, the next one. Now I want you to have the copy of the learning task on your module. The learning task on your module. Hello, Apple Grain. Thank you so much from the Physical Man's group. Okay, I wanted to have your module in English, please. Sir, may nalabas na sign, hindi ko po alam account ko. Okay, hayaan mo na, Jeremy. Hayaan mo na. No need. No need now. Okay. The learning task on page 6 of your module. Okay, not studying low grades. That is actually the cause and effect relationship, correct? Okay. Continue your class. God bless you. Thank you. Okay, I want you to bring out your module and sasagutan natin ngayon actually. I believe that you have already your answer because the learning task 1 is actually the first lesson or the first activity I mean on our on our module. So since if you have already your answer, I want you to have a self-check. Much better if you're going to answer those activities provided on the module. So please, I want you to, I want you to self-check your own answer. And much better if you have to go first on the activity before you proceed to the answers key. So parang niloloko lang din natin ang sarili natin kapag sa answer agad tayo pumupunta, di ba? So since we are actually, on the new normal, so much better we have to self-check our work. Honestly. Mas maganda yung ganon. Okay, good vibes lang daw si Jeremy. Anyway, as you can see on the monitor, the learning task number 1. So this is what you call analogy, a figure. Nakita po ba sa monitor? The learning task 1. Nakikita po ba sa sa monitor nyo or sa cellphone niyo? I have to discuss this first because napaka-importante ng word analogy or figure analogy. Why? If you're applying for a job, so there are series of exams all about analogy. That's why you have to, or you must not be familiarized with these kind of analogy. Okay, thank you for your. Okay, yes, 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 yes. Okay, go on the monitor or see, focus on the monitor. As you can see, the first one is we have a big circle, and then this is what you call sequencing. If there is, of course, dito ang magiging basis natin. If there is, of course, a first one circle, and then provided with the four circles, diba may mga four circles, and then one square, what should be the answer here? What would be the answer? So ito magiging basis natin. Isa, isa. Bilog, bilog. Siyempre dito, squares. Diba? Four squares dapat. Ayun ang magiging sagot dapat dito. Four. Oh my goodness. Okay lang yan, hayaan mo na yun. Okay lang nag-dislike na yan. Importante, nag-aaral tayo dito. Okay. It should be, of course, four squares. It would be the answer. Do you have that answer like that? Do you have your answer like that? Four squares. It should be four squares. Four squares. Ngayon, alam nyo na ba yung ganyan? Yung mga figures? Okay, the next one. So you may refer it on, yeah, four squares, correct. Spelling of squares. Okay. The next part, or the number 2, as you can see, a cone or a triangle, and then sequence niya, the second triangle is in the up part, and then this one. So what would be? Kung ito, pag ganyan, and then ito, pag ganito, then, ano magiging ano niyan? Sequence. Siyempre, magiging, pabalik na rin mo lang. Kasi sequencing to eh. Ano yung pagkakasunod-sunod? Ganyan lang siya. Magiging sagot dyan. Nagets po ba yan? Nagets po ba? Press yes. Thank you. Miss Andrea, Andrea Noel. Okay, thank you. Okay. Go on the learning task. Sabi ko, hi, I want you to have your, your module there beside you. All right, thank you. Ganyan lang siya. Kung in the future, kung mag-apply kayo sa mga trabaho, syempre may mga questions. 'Di ba? May mga tanong na ganyan. So dapat marunong na tayo mag-analyze ng ganyan. Ha? Kasi nga masisiro tayo kung hindi niyo pa napag-aralan yung mga ganyan. Baka hindi pa kayo makapasok sa trabaho or ma-hire. Sandali lang. Okay. Okay, the next one is, of course, the it is actually very easy. Yeah, you have to self-check your own. And now, so learning task number two. These are the correct answer. Tingin nga kung yan ang mga sagot nyo. The learning task number two. Self-check. I want you to self-check your own answer. Hmm. The first question is, teacher is to school as priest is to. Nasaan ba ang priest? Di ba sa church? So that's why church would be the answer. So that is actually the answer. Mga aso, iingay. Okay, and the learning task number two. Okay. And also, father is the son as mother is to. O, pag mother, ano? Siyempre, kung ang father is the son, mother is to daughter, of course. So those are the answers in the learning task number two. Medyo malapit na tayo matapos. Okay. Now, I want you to focus on your recorded activity. Ito lang ang recorded activity nyo. Can you see the, what's posted on the monitor? Okay, yan lang po ang gagawin. Ano ba ito? Cosmos task 5. Okay. Paki-screenshot muna yan para hindi ako paulit-ulit. I want you to screenshot, please. Okay, it's okay, Miss Magarzo. Okay, screenshot. Kung may hindi na intindihan sa mga sinasabi ko dito, pwede nyo itong tingnan nyo ulit sa YouTube channel ko kasi naka-upload to automatic. Okay. Here is your recorded activity. Okay. So the first one is, hold on. On the first one, you have to copy and answer the learning task number 5 on page 9 of the module. Yan. Page 9 of the module. Learning task number 5. Copy and answer. So as you can see, may nakikita kayo dyan. Meron po ba kayong hawak dyan na module? Or nakikita nyo ba yung module nyo dyan? Press yes kung kung meron kayong module na hawak. Kung wala, no. Okay, meron. So wala po akong module. Okay, yung di ba may GC naman kayo? Ibibigay ko ulit yung soft copy doon, okay? Alright. I'm going to provide another copy, but I already provided before. None. Okay, I'm going to send it again on our GC. Okay, screenshot nyo na muna yan. Recorded activity. Ayan lang ang gigradean ko. Hindi ko gigradean yung mga activity na nasa module because there are answers. Okay. The first activity is the activity 5. The activity task number or learning task number 5. Next, sandali lang. Miss Ilarde, ako na papaliwanag yan mamaya. Okay. Tapos, pagkatapos ng activity 5, learning task number 5, pag nasagutan nyo na yan, copy and answer sa one whole sheet of pad paper. Tapos, you have to SS or to screenshot your answer or your work and then send it to my email. Yan ang email ko, jeffrey.zamora002@deped.gov.ph. Yan. Tapos, yung subject dapat ng email nyo, it should be Cosmos space task 5. Saan po ba makikita yon? Ito, ganito. Pag nag-email kayo, ito yon, di ba? Siyempre, ilalagay nyo dyan yung email ko, jeffrey.zamora002@deped.gov.ph. Yung subject dito, dapat nakalagay dito, sa Gumamela kasi ito yung example ko, dapat nakalagay dito, Cosmos Task 5. Siyempre, nasa picture nyo na yun sa cellphone, di ba? Kasi na-SS nyo na, or na-screenshot nyo na, or na-picturean nyo na. So, ito, pipindutin itong file na to, tapos biglang may mag-appear na kung ano yung isa-submit mo. Tapos send lang. Ganun lang siya mag-email, ha? Ganun lang. Dapat sa paper nyo, on your paper, sir, wala pong screenshot yung CP ko. Picturean mo na nga lang. Picturean mo. Take a picture. Take a picture of your work. Take a picture of your work and send it to my email. Ganyan. Na ano po ba? Na-gets po ba? Take a picture of your work and send it to my email. jeffrey.zamora002@deped.gov.ph. Tapos, yung subject dito, di ba may inaano kayo dyan? Dapat ilalagay nyo dito, Cosmos Task 5. Tapos, isend, attach dito, pindutin ito, i-attach yung picture. Tapos, send lang. Ganun lang. And then, yung pangalawa na gagawin ninyo na isi-send nyo rin, ito number 1 to eh. Number one activity. Number 2 activity, YouTube, you have to search this. Hold on. Go on YouTube. Search the lesson in analogy. Ito, itatype nyo lang to. Lesson in analogy. Ito yon. Dito nyo itatype yan. Sa YouTube. Pumunta kayo sa YouTube. Search lesson in analogy. Ito ang itatype nyo dyan. Lesson in analogy. Yan. Yung naka-underline. Tapos, ito ang lalabas. Ito yon. Lesson in analogy by Jeffrey Zamora. Yun. That is my discussion also. And then, answer all the activities provided on the video. Nagets po ba? Tapos, isi-send din dito. Kasama yung task 5. Kasama yung learning task 5. Una muna, sagutan yung task 5. Copy and answer. Tapos, hanapin tong lesson in analogy sa YouTube. Panuurin yung video. Sagutan kasi may activity dyan sa lesson in analogy video. Excuse me. Na ako mismo ang gumawa. Tapos, picturean nyo yung mga sagot nyo. Yung mga sagot nyo, answer only dito ha. Sa yung sa YouTube. Answer only. Dito. Answer only. And then, picturean. Tapos, isend dito sa email ko. na ang subject is Cosmos Task 5. Kailan po ba ang deadline niyan? The deadline will be also next week, Friday. Pero kung tapos na kayo, wag nyo na antayin ang pag-deadline para mabilis kong ma-record. Yan lang ang i-gradean ko sa inyo sa week 1. Huwag kakalimutan sa paper nyo or sa papel, isulat itong mga to. Huwag niyong kakalimutan sa papel, sa one whole sheet of pad paper, isulat itong mga to. Unang-una, name, grade and section, cellphone number. Kung wala kayong cellphone, huwag niyo na lang ilagay. Kung may cellphone, ilagay. Kung may cellphone ng magulang, ilagay. Kung paano ko kayo makukontak. Naintindihan po ba yung assignment ninyo or yung graded activity nyo? Kasi ang graded activity ngayon, 40% and 60%. Kung ano lang ipapasa nyo, yun lang ang gigradean ko. Kung ano mga nasa module yan, self-study lang yan. Kaya kailangan yung umattend sa online class dahil kung ano lang ang ipagagawa ko, yun lang ang gagawin ninyo. At yun lang ang ipapasa nyo. Sir, yung dalawa, ano yun? Sir, yung dalawa na ipapagawa nyo po, nandun po sa video. Yung task 5, yung learning task 5 nasa module. Ito nga, o di ba, number 1, answer the task 5, the learning task number 5 on page 9 of your module, nasa module. Tapos, pagkatapos nun, yung isa nasa video. Yung number 2, nasa video. Lahat ng activities doon, sagutan. Naintindihan po ba? Press 2 kung naintindihan. Pindutin ang number 2 if you perfectly understand yung gagawin. So, dalawang activity nyo sa week 1. Yung learning task number 5 na nasa module at yung mga activities na nasa video. Thank you so much, Mr. De La Peña, Torres, Bersabe. Alright, thank you so much. O yung iba, nakaintindi po ba? Ayoko nang mag-entertain ng mga tanong sa GC. Kaya nga po tayo dito may pagkikita-kita sa oras na to. Okay, thank you for your quick response and for perfectly understand my directions or instructions. Alright, thank you. Uulitin ko po, dalawa ang activities ninyo. Una, the learning task number 5 na makikita sa module, copy and answer. Sunod, yung activities na nasa what do you call this? Activities na nasa video. Press 2 kung naintindihan yung assignment ninyo or yung graded activity as what I've said. Bakit may nag... Dito sa task 5, copy and answer. Yung number 1 activity. Sa task 5, sa module nyo makikita. Tapos dito sa video, na makikita nyo mga activities dyan, answer only. Answer only dyan. Ayan o. Search the lesson in analogy on YouTube and answer all the activities. Answer only. O yan, nalagyan ko na. Tapos picturean kasama ng task 5 and then i-send dito sa email ko. jeffrey.zamora002@gov.ph. Yung subject nyo dapat dyan is Cosmos Task 5. May tanong pa po ba before we end? Sir, paano po kung walang module? Saan po makikita yung task 5? Magbibigay ako. Sige, isasend ko na ngayon para sa'yo. Send ko na dito sa ano nyo. Sa inyong, what do you call this? GC. Dali lang ha. Sino ba napagsendan ko nun? Alright, hold on. Siguro mamaya ko na lang isasend ha. DS means, sandali. Oh, sino ba yung... Nandun lang yun. Oo nga, nasa GC nga lang yun. Tingnan mo yung file doon. Matagal ko nang binigay yun eh. Hindi ko makita. Sandali lang ha. May tanong pa po ba? Siguro i-discuss, ano ko na lang talaga. Para sa kanya. Ulitin ko. Mahirap din ang walang copy kasi ng module. Kasi may papagawa ko na related sa module. Na ano na? Ito. English Cosmos. May mga tanong pa po ba? Thank you for passing it again. Yan. Pinasa ko ulit. Sa likod ko. May mga tanong pa po ba? Excuse me. Any question about the activity? Sir, kailan po ipapasa? The submission will be next week, Friday also. Basta hanggang Friday, isang linggo ko kayong pagbibigyan para hindi naman kayo mapagod. Alright, thank you, Mr. Bersabe. So, ito yung gagamitin natin ng platform, ha? Hindi ko kayo kailangan makita dito. So, kailangan ko lang ng inyong cooperation by listening critically. Thank you so much for your time. And to those who are not yet around, sabihan ng mga classmates na magsi-attend. Kasi kung ano lang yung sasabihin ko, yun lang ang ipapasa ninyo. Doon lang ako magbibigay ng grade. Paano kung wala dito lagi? Hindi, ano ibibigay ko sa kanyang grade? Bokya. Yan. Saan makikita yung module? Yung yung task 5 sa page 9. Ayan o nakalagay naman no. Number 1, recorded activity. Answer the learning task 5 on page 9 at the module of the module. 'Di ba? Clear naman yung directions. It's okay. Walang problema sa caps lock na 'yan. Yan. Ayun na nga po. Wala daw module si sino ba 'to? Michael. Michael, kaya nga po yung soft copy, ayan no. Yung soft copy or yung nakalagay dito sa inattach ko, tingnan mo lang yung page 5 doon. Yes, nasa channel ko yung yung i-search mo lang doon, kahit sa YouTube search lang, lagay mo doon, lesson in analogy. Tapos makikita mo na agad yon. Lesson in analogy. And then makikita mo na agad yon. Ito yun, no? Ito yon. Ito, tinype ko dito, ayun na agad. Na-filter na agad siya. Word analogy. Yan. Yung ayan. May kita agad yan. Again. Sir, meron pong module doon na lang po ba magsasagot? Hindi nga. Hindi ka magsasagot. Bawal sulatan ang module, Neng. Sa one whole lang. Tapos picturean, tapos i-send sa email. Ganun lang. Napakadali ng pinapagawa ko kaysa sa Google Classroom na napagkadami-dami pang pipindutin doon. Mm-mm. May tanong pa po ba? Sir, pwede ngayon na po gawin? Oo, Neng. Basta hanggang Friday ang pasahan. Kung natapos na, mas maganda. Ganon. Ha? Kasi mayroon tayo hanggang alas 12 eh. 'Di ba? Yung email, yes, sa email ko is-send. Yes. Ito yan ba dito, oh. Dito isa-send. Jeffrey.zamora002@deped.gov.ph. Yan, sige pa-flash ko rin dito sa sa monitor. Yan ang aking DepEd email. DepEd email ko kasi yan. Para ma-monitor kung sino yung mga nagsasubmit. Hindi lang ako nakakita niyan, pati DepEd. Yes, kopyahin niyo yung email ko talaga dapat. Be careful ha. Jeffrey.zamora002@deped.gov.ph. Magtanong na kayo kung habang hindi pa tayo nag-offline. Itong email. Huwag kakalimutan yung pangalan ha. Lagyan ng pangalan, grade and section, and then cellphone number. Sir, gawin ko na po, sir. Exit ko na po yung live. Sige. To those who are already cleared and catched up the instructions of your recorded activity, you may exit now. You may offline now. And you still have time or ample time to do it. And good luck and have a nice day. And see you again next Friday, same time, same place, and not a same link. Okay? Bye-bye, everyone. Yes, wala nang gagawin. Ganun lang kadali. Next week, mag-ano tayo, mas mahirap na lesson. Excuse me. Yes, have a great day there. Kumain na kayo dyan. And huwag masyado maggalagala because of, of the pandemic. So please subscribe me if you like. If it is not, okay lang din. Goodbye, everyone. To the five. Thank you. Masyado maaga ang klase natin, no? Thank you so much, everyone, for attending my class. Thank you, Leon. Thank you. Sige na, mag-ano na kayo, mag-aral na kayo. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Yeah, God bless you, everyone. Dazzle, nandiyan ka pa ba? Si Dazzle? Bye-bye, everyone, and have a great day. And broadcast.